we did it again. Verizon was just named America's most reliable network by Root Metrics for the 16th time in a row, proving once again that nobody builds networks like Verizon builds networks. That's why we're building 5G right. That's why there's only one best network, Verizon. Best and most reliable based on Root Metrics reports from second half 2013 to first half 2021 of 3 operators on all network types combined, not specific to 5G networks.
What's better than Outback's limited time features? Enjoying them with your mates, obviously. There's bloomin' fried shrimp for Jessica. That is like so crispy. Espresso butter to spice up Henry's filet.
So bold, so juicy.
And a smoked cinnamon pecan old-fashioned that'll make Picky Pete's taste buds tingle.
I'd order another round.
At Outback, we've got something for everyone. So come in, relax and enjoy. Because good food is best with good mates. Come grab your table today at Outback Steakhouse.
To misconduct. I'm Megan Cloherty.
2 powerful members of Congress call on the NFL to be more candid about the accusations against Snyder. And why do female doctors make so much less than their male counterparts? We'll talk about that with the RAND Corporation in about 10 minutes. 9 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Rocket Mortgage.
I'm Jennifer Kuiper in Chicago. 88 people have died across several states in the tornadoes that whipped through on Friday. In hard-hit Kentucky, Governor Andy Beshear says
utility companies continuing to restore power and repair water outages. A boil water advisory remains in effect for several area counties.
I'm Jim Crisul in Princeton, Kentucky. It's neighbor helping neighbor, stranger helping stranger, as tornado victims, including Danny Patton, pick up the shattered pieces of their lives.
It's amazing how this community has come together. People you didn't even know come to your house like, how can we help? It's just been amazing, the outpour of love and support in this community, and I can't say enough about that.
Patton and his wife have lost everything, but he told me they're still alive and still have each other.
The U.S. has surpassed 800,000 COVID-19 deaths. CDC Director Dr. Rochelle Walensky.
We have 1,100 deaths every day still. And we can't be cavalier about the fact that we're losing so many lives from this right now.
New CDC data shows the Omicron variant increasing in the U.S., making up nearly 3% of all new infections. A study out of South Africa today shows the variant appears to be more resistant to 2 doses of the Pfizer vaccine, knocking down efficacy against hospitalization to 70% and against infection to 33%. But if authorized by the FDA, a new treatment pill could be available this month.
That's CBS's Elise Preston reporting. The pill is from Pfizer. The House debated earlier today and is expected to vote tonight on whether to recommend contempt of Congress charges against former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows. GOP Congresswoman Liz Cheney of Wyoming.
We will question Mr. Meadows about emails and texts he gave us without any privilege claim. This committee must get to the objective truth and ensure that January 6th never happens again.
The House most recently has been discussing the combating of Islamophobia and forced labor in China. Heavy rain is hitting Southern California, and there is concern about possible mudslides. Concrete barriers are now in place to protect the foothill community of Monrovia. Some residents have been advised to evacuate. Raquel Zick is with the Santa Barbara Sheriff's Office.
We are cautious in that regard. We've been through the fire and then the rainfall and floods that come afterward.
The Golden Warrior Steph Curry sinks another bucket from outside the paint to establish himself as the league's all-time three-point champ. Brian Anderson with a call on TNT.
It's Curry for the record. It's good. There it is.
Curry beats Boston Celtics Hall of Famer Ray Allen's three-pointer record. This is CBS News.
This hour's newscast is presented by Rocket Mortgage. When you need cash out of your home and a simple way to get it, Rocket can.
9:03 on this Tuesday night, December the 14th. We've got 46 degrees right now in Washington. We're falling to the low 30s overnight. Good evening, everybody. I'm Kyle Cooper. The top local stories we're following this hour. New tonight, a more comfortable ride on Metro is coming soon. It has announced the gradual return of its 7,000 series rail cars after they were taken off the tracks following October's Blue Line derailment. WTOP's Dick Giuliani has the story.
Given the green light by its safety regulator, Metro says it will gradually return nearly half of the 7,000 series rail cars to passenger service with the metered release of up to 336 rail cars. The news welcomed by Metro Rail commuters.
I think that it'll definitely make things easier and be a relief.
That's going to make a big difference because the trains won't be crowded as much.
One commuter says recent delays and crowding have been unpleasant, but safety first. Metro's plan will add 42 trains to the daily commute. At Union Station, Dick Giuliano, WTOP News.
Washington football team owner Dan Snyder reportedly worked behind the scenes to impede a sexual harassment investigation of his team by the NFL. The new report says Snyder's attorneys worked to learn which former employees were talking to reporters and then tried to intimidate them by sending private investigators to their homes. WTOP's Megan Cloherty reports.
Despite the Washington football team's pledge to cooperate with the NFL's investigation into allegations of misconduct and sexual harassment, the Washington Post reports that owner Dan Snyder's attorneys made it clear their decision to release former employees from non-disclosure agreements did not apply to one woman. In 2009, Snyder reached a $1.6 million settlement with his former employee after she accused him of sexual misconduct. And the Post reports the team offered her more money to ensure she would not talk to investigators. The report says in attempting to identify which employees were speaking with the Post reporters and lead investigator Beth Wilkinson, Snyder's attorney sent private investigators to the homes of 5 former employees and tracked down their family and friends to discourage their participation. Also detailed in the report that Snyder's team used an obscure legal provision that allowed him to use the publication of a fake news report in India to file a request in U.S. federal court for the release of any emails, texts, or phone calls from anyone who he could reasonably claim may have helped plant that story. It alleges Snyder used this legal loophole to make a list of suspects who could be cooperating with the investigation. Snyder nor the team commented to the Post. Megan Cloherty, WTOP News.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill are also calling for action tonight connected to the investigation into the Washington football team. The chairwomen of 2 powerful House committees are calling on the National Football League to immediately produce all evidence of owner Dan Snyder's alleged interference. Congresswoman Carolyn Maloney saying tonight it has become clear that Dan Snyder's words and actions regarding the investigation into the Washington football team do not align. New tonight, Prince George's County government has been hit by a ransomware attack. It happened through a county vendor called Kronos, a large human resources firm, which has been hit by the cyber attack that affects governments and companies across the country. County Executive Angela Alsobrooks says her technology team is working right now to figure out how widespread the attack is and to ensure employees keep getting paid. Alsobrooks says the attack has not affected the government's payroll system, but it does affect the system that tracks work hours, vacation, and other paid leave. Coronavirus cases, deaths, and testing data are still not available on the Maryland Health Department website after a recent cyber attack. A state senator is concerned there's not more information.
Maryland Senator Katie Fry Hester said that she is concerned that data missing on the website could mean outbreaks are happening without anyone knowing.
Would we know if there is, a major outbreak of the new variant, in my county? And I couldn't get that question answered either by the state health department.
Health Department spokesman Andy Owen told WTOP that vaccine, hospitalization, and school outbreak information are back up, but they're still working on the remaining reports.
They could be reassuring us that public health is our top priority and that they have a means to track the spread of the new variant.
Valerie Bonk, WTOP News.
Coming up on WTOP, why do female doctors make significantly less money over the course of their careers than men? We'll go deeper into that next. It's 9:07 now in Washington.
You've seen him as the fearless host of HBO's Last Week Tonight. Now, be there when John Oliver returns to his first.
With unlimited free delivery, a Walmart Plus membership helps with whatever life throws your way. And the holidays throw a lot. Like when you make a gift list, check it twice, but still forget someone. Or when you plan a dinner for 4, but 14 show up. Or when you turn away for 2 seconds and your dog eats the turkey. Bad boy, Dino! Walmart Plus saves the holidays with unlimited free delivery on fresh groceries and more at everyday low prices. Start your free trial membership at walmartplus.com. $35 order minimum. Restrictions apply. See membership details.
Don't let stress wear you down. End the year feeling great at Planet Fitness with our big end-of-year sale. Join for just $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime now through December 31st. And end the year on the right or left foot with tons of variety and space in our squeaky clean and spacious clubs. And use a crowd meter in our app to pick the best time to visit. Join for just $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. In club, online, or on our app. Deal ends December 31st.
Join now at your local club or online at planetfitness.com. Hurry, deal ends Friday, December 31st.
See club for details.